Welcome back to Weems Motor Co. Today we have a super sweet, super special motorcycle just for you guys. Stick around. Now you might be asking yourself, is it that bike? Nah, that's not my bike, man. I got something way cooler than that 1977 Bonneville coming for you guys today. I gotta do some wiring on this bike. It's a customer's bike. Always fun working on people's old Triumphs. But today's motorcycle is not a Triumph. Now, the second question you might be asking yourself is like, Weems, what's up with the sunglasses? I got a sty going on in my eye, and I figured I need to make this video today for you guys, and instead of having you look at this crazy little thing on my eyeball, I said, no, I'll just throw on some sunglasses. So no, this isn't my new brand, this isn't new Weems, this is just to help you guys not just like stare at my eyeball the whole time. The motorcycle that we are going to check out today, this motorcycle has actually kind of been at Weems Motor Co. several times over the last few years. I've been maintaining this motorcycle and trying to keep it running and going for the gentleman who owns it, and he's more of a collector and doesn't ride his bikes as much, so every few years he'll contact me up and say, hey, I'm trying to get the old bike running, will you come over and give me a hand on it? So I came by there the other day and we discovered that he forgot to shut the pet cock off. No biggie, just had some old gas in the bottom of the carburetor. So I'm going to rebuild that carburetor really quick so that we can jump on the 2005 Harley Davidson Super Glide Custom, I think is what it is, a dyno, whatever. I'm going to ride that bike over there because that motorcycle is also a Harley Davidson, but it is way cooler than any Harley Davidson that you've seen in Weems Motor Co. so far. So make sure you guys hang out. Let's rebuild this carb, get it thrown back together, jump on the bike, get over to his house, and check out a really special, super sweet Harley Davidson. Let's do it. So here's the deal on this motorcycle. The motorcycle is a 1968 Harley Davidson servicar from the Chicago Police Department. Now, John is the owner of this motorcycle. He purchased this motorcycle with the story knowing that it came from the Chicago Police Department's auction, because they had all of these motorcycles in stores and the city was paying so much money to store them. The police department said, we're going to auction them off, but the only people who could purchase these motorcycles are Chicago police officers. So this particular person, this police officer, purchased the servicar along with a couple other ones because I'm sure they got them for like super cheap. And he did the restoration on this motorcycle a few years back. John met him, they became friends, and he said, hey, you want to buy my old servicar? And John was like, yes, I want to buy this thing. John bought it out to a bunch of shows, won a bunch of first places, obviously because the motorcycle is so amazing. And a few years back, John said, hey, I've had this bike for a while, I haven't started it up, can you come over and give me a hand? I'm having a hard time starting it. Come to find out, the carburetor was kind of gummed up, and just old gasoline, just basic routine things. So I went ahead, did an oil change on it, did some things just to get the bike back ready to go. I would say that's probably been about 6 years. And John, he's got a few motorcycles, so he doesn't you know, want to jump on a motorcycle that's that old because it's not as comfortable. I mean, this thing has a foot clutch, it has a tank shifter, it's only, I think, a 3-speed, something like that, so it's definitely like riding an old tractor. And so John just doesn't get the enjoyment out of riding it anymore like he used to, and he actually says that, you know, I might be putting this thing up for sale. So we're gonna go get it running today, take it for a little test ride, check it out, find out if John does want to sell it. Maybe one of you guys watching this video today would be interested in purchasing a motorcycle from 1968 that only has 1,333 miles on it. Incredible, incredible. So let's go check that motorcycle out, let's go get that carburetor on there, and let's go take it for a ride. Stick around. All right, folks, here it is, 1968 Harley Davidson servicar Chicago police bike with only 1,333 miles on it. John says this motorcycle can be yours. If you are interested in this motorcycle, jump over to my website, weemsmotorco.com. Send me an email. I will forward your information to John, but I tell you what, if you try to lowball this guy, you are dumb, and I am not going to forward the information over because this bike is worth every penny that you see sitting right in front of you. So let's go take this thing for a ride. Let's go check it out. Tell you what, folks, if you've never ridden anything this old or this cool, you definitely need to get the chance to do so.
Like I said, tank shift, foot clutch. It's got crazy brakes. The throttle, you have to work it manually with your hand. You just don't let go of it. You actually have to work it back and forth to make sure it's right. But one of the coolest things about this bike, you're fixing to see. So you say, I got this old three-wheel motorcycle, I have to move it around. Well, guess what this thing has? Oh yeah, we have reverse. When have you ever saw that? All right, let's get her in first gear. There we go. Foot clutch, second gear. Foot clutch, third gear. It's like riding an old tractor, people. So cool. Loving this thing. Oh my gosh. If I could buy it myself, I would. Oh, love it, dude. Well, one thing John did say that when his friend restored the motorcycle was they had to take the siren off, the police lights, because John was actually riding this thing back and forth to work on the other side of Tampa, and he would get pulled over by the police because you're not supposed to ride around in police vehicles. But John was super cool, super awesome. Dude, I love this thing. Like I said, just like an old tractor. Got front brakes, feel pretty good. I mean, for 1968 engineering, you can't complain about it. Ooh, look at that traffic. Takes a little bit of getting used to. This thing's actually pretty comfortable, this pogo seat on there. Just like you're floating around on a bridge, on a boat, going through the water. So cool. So cool. You can let go of the handlebars. It's three wheels. You don't even have to balance. Alright, let's see if we can get 3 gears out of this. We in first. Second. And third. Nailed it. Oh, dude, seriously. Somebody needs to buy this motorcycle. So cool. So awesome to get the opportunity to not only work on it, but get a chance to ride it. Thank you, John, for this opportunity. Like I said, if you are interested in this motorcycle, simply head over to my website, weemsmotorco.com. Send me a message, say, hey, that 68 police bike, I want to own that thing. Well, folks, that's going to about wrap up this video today. Super fun time checking out a cool old Harley Davidson. We are going to wrap this thing up by saying, if you are new around here, jump down, hit that subscribe button. If you really like the video, hit that thumbs up, turn those notifications on, and let everyone know what's going on right here on a 68 Harley Davidson servicar Chicago police bike. Peace.